Welcome to the One Source universe. This will change how you think about life. You will never again perceive the world the same. When I raise my arm, like this, I perceive that my energy to do so is created by my body, inside billions of cells, each independent from each other, producing the chemical energy for me to raise my arm. What if the act of creation is not formed this way, but only appears it does? To us, we perceive each force as being separate and distinct and created within, has chemical reactions, has electrical charge, has nuclear power, has gravity's pull. What if the creation of all forms of energy comes from just one force that moves all the electrons, all the atoms, and all the molecules in each of the billions of cells? This one force moves everything in the universe, which is the one force for all movements and for all four forces of nature. Without this one force, everything will be frozen, motionless, and dead. This one force gives us life, movements, and motions. For our reality, nothing has changed. Everything looks and acts the same. The only thing that stops us from saying this is that we cannot perceive this one force. Until now. When we see scattered playing cards moving freely on a table, and if we do not see a hand, we call it a magician's trick. What if there is no hand shown, and we still see the cards freely moving about, the same as before with the shown hand? Would we still call it a magician's trick? We do not perceive the hidden force, and thus we are led to believe that all movements and the four forces of nature are made, not by a trick, but from energies created inside each particle. What if this is not correct? Just because we do not perceive the hidden force does not mean that there is no hidden force. What if there is a single force that we just cannot perceive and is located at every point in space and at every moment in time, expanding in all directions at the speed of light that moves every particle in the universe? What if this is true? How can we know if it is or is not? The hidden force obeys all quantum physics, all natural laws, and all experimental evidence. Everything is the same, and it is just that we cannot perceive it until now. Perhaps we live in a 4D hypersphere interacting with our 3D world, creating at every point in space this force. Or perhaps we live in a simulation, and all simulations have just one power source that moves every object. Or perhaps this force moves all our neurons, forming all our thoughts, and yet our mind is not affected, as we, not realizing it, are connected to this hidden force and are not tied to this 3D world. Our physical brain is a mechanical thought machine and is tied to this world's unending cycle of cause and effect, but our mind is not. Our mind is created from this hidden force, and this is our freedom. Our state of mind perceives our mirror as solid fact and makes it so hard to switch over to this conceptual leap, even though none of our observations and laws have changed. This hidden force solves and connects gravity to all quantum rules. Paradoxes are explained. Dark energy, dark matter, fine-tuning, collapse of the wave function, the measurement problem, superposition, and entanglement. Free will, consciousness, and reality are realized, and the hidden force is testable. In our 3D world, we find that physical thoughts are the lowest form in which hidden force can communicate with us. What is stopping us from taking this conceptual leap? Read in the description box for more info on future series explaining this new view on looking at our world.